Good evening, fuckers. We are back with the next Train Simulator Classic request video. And this is a request from Yorksman 9868. And yeah, I think he's trying to give me quite the tough one this time around. So, yeah, we're on the North East England route DLC, the freeware one, and we're basically doing the return trip of a video I did a couple of weeks back, although that video I was in a Class 20 light engine. We are in anything but that this time around. So we will be departing from Tees Dock, and our destination is the York North Yard. And one of the things that he was particularly keen to see is if it would actually treat this like a freight run and keep us on the slow lines and, you know, and out of the way of everything. It should do. This route is certainly better than a lot of the other ones for doing that in quick drive. Although that said, yeah, I never see any AI trains on this route. I suspect because, yeah, it's using ones that at the moment I don't have. Stuff like Armstrong PowerHaul 66s or something. I don't have the AP66 yet. But, well, as I'm on the subject of locos and trains, our train is a Class 66, but it's a DTG one. Specifically a PowerHaul 66. He did specifically state PowerHaul. PowerHaul is a sort of subsidiary of Freightliner, so the fact that it says Freightliner on the side, that's fine. It is still a PowerHaul one. And he wanted us to have a load of container flats, which initially I thought, oh yeah, no problem, because the 66 Loco DLC has several consists that it comes with, all using container flats, and I had the option of either 15, 20 or 25. Trouble is, every single one of them, they're all empty. So I would just be, shifting a load of empty container flats. If you saw a certain video where I was in a Class 70 going from Taunton to Plymouth, yeah, that didn't end very well. And it's largely because there's no weight on those empty container flats. So, you know, any sort of slight bump or any sort of, you know, sharp braking, and they're all over the place. So, yeah, he said to, you know, come up with a custom consist so that the container flats are actually loaded up with containers. So that's what I've done. I thought I did 25, but it turns out I've only done 20. 20 is still enough. I mean, Class 66 can shift 20 of these things with no effort, but yeah, this one has me driving it, so yeah, I wouldn't guarantee anything. Now, as far as the specifics, yeah, this is where it gets really tough now, because it's winter, it's cloudy, snow. I mean, the 9:30 time doesn't mean anything, but it does at least mean that although we're starting very late for a freight run, we will actually be able to see something, or at least we'll be able to see something as far as the cloudy snow will allow us. It does really restrict how far we can see. So anyway, that is the setup. Let's get things underway. Well, here we are, and yeah, you see what I mean about the view. So let's get things set up in here. Instrument lights. I think we are going to need cav lights, although they are very, very, yeah, that's it. It makes so little difference. Right, we'll set it to goods timings. Okay, light is already set to night time actually. I mean, it shouldn't be, but yeah, we'll stick with it. So I think that is pretty much everything as far as the setup goes. So here we are in, yeah, like I say, it is a PowerHaul 66, even though it says Freightliner on the side. Don't worry about that. And yeah, as you can see, our container flats are well and truly loaded. It does then dip down to 2, and then as we get towards the end, there's only 1 on each. Here we go. But yeah, we are so far away at this point that we can't even hear our 66 engine. I do love that engine sound. As it is, we're not here to listen to the engine sound. So let's get underway. See how slowly the brakes come off with the goods timings. And here we go. So we only have a 10 mph speed limit while we are making our way through the docks, which is standard stuff. Really, we've got well, it's not a huge distance before we leave the docks, but of course with us only travelling at 10 mph, it does take a bit to get out of here. So I do like how they've got all the cargo containers all stacked up and everything, so you can really tell that you are at a dockyard. Normally we would have to stop here, but on this quick drive, yeah, we just go straight through. Although I think that does actually count as a SPAD, so yeah, it was a bit of a balls up on my part, but there we go. We've done it now. So, yeah, to put it mildly, visibility is atrocious. very much on the yeah, the line to take us out of here now. But yeah, still at this 10 mph speed limit. Now, even though the 66 can do 75 mph, I don't think it would be a very good idea to try and do 75 with this sort of load that we are towing. So I'll probably go up to 70, but I think 70 will be my max. So it is just shy of 54 miles to York North Yard, and that's me not paying attention. So we are joining a main line. I don't think it is the actual East Coast main line. So we're entering a 25 zone, but yeah, we've got a little bit to go before we can actually start increasing our speed to 25. Yeah, the rear of the train hasn't even left the depot yet. In fact, by the time we are able to go at 25, we'll have like a matter of a few feet before we are back down to 20 again. Our acceleration is not going to be great though. We're on icy rails with this much weight behind us, so yeah, treating it as just a 20 mph section is not going to be a particular hardship. There we are into the 25 zone, but we will treat it as a 20 zone. So we are now in a 20 zone. So that 20 is obviously while we were going over the points. may even make it into this next 25 zone. Yeah, there we go. Before we were speeding. So 3/4 of a mile, we're into a 60 zone, so then we really can get some proper speed up. Pretty sure all those pipelines and that's all. Now, is that going to be LPG or is it actually crude? It must be LPG. So once the entire train has passed those 2 points we've gone over, we can then go up to 60. I'm not sure how quickly we can accelerate this thing though. With the icy rails, we are definitely going to have a fair bit of wheel slip if I take the throttle above 50%. In fact, it may not even be 50 before that comes in. Here we go. Let's try 50. Yeah, we're good. Let's say we can even take it up to 63, so we can really get the speed up. But yeah, we've now got a 15 mph section approaching. That could be where we are joining the East Coast Main Line. We're certainly not on it yet. There's no electrification, which gives a big clue. Pretty pretty gently around here, although we're coming down at a really fast old rate. Oh, that was a big old bump. I think we've just derailed. Yeah, we did. Right. Well, that was far from ideal. Well, that was such a short run, because, yeah, it was a complete cock-up, that yeah, I think I'll have to have another attempt at that. So yeah, we'll be back yeah, with attempt 2 right now. Right, well, we are back for attempt 2. Now, it does of course mean that we are back in the yard again, so we've got to go through all this 10 mph section once more. But I will also point out I've changed the loadout a bit, so yeah, the last four have all been changed, so that I've got some more weight on the back. So hopefully we'll do a bit better this time. And let's be honest, I couldn't really do a hell of a lot worse, because yeah, the last one was a bit of a disaster. We basically didn't even get the chance to get going. What I will also do is I'll have an attempt at stopping at that sign, so we don't have this SPAD against us. It does also mean we do have more weight now. It's not really going to make a great deal of difference, but yeah, we do have that extra weight there. So I had wheel slip and I was speeding. So yeah, we got off to a real flyer. Right, well here's the stop sign, and we've already derailed. I don't know where. Ah, yeah, there it is. So this time, yeah, we I think we managed roughly a train length. There we go. Well, at least I didn't get a SPAD that time. Right, I'm going to have to admit defeat with this one, because yeah, it's the weather conditions. I think I just cannot slow this thing down. I mean, I assume it's the icy rails, because I'm putting the brakes on as slightly as I possibly can. But yeah, it just does not like me using the brakes at all. So I think, yeah, it's, yeah, I think Yorksman 9868, you're going to have to get back to me with any changes here, because yeah, I just cannot do this in this weather. It's horrendous. Well, there you go, an absolutely dismal failure. So that was supposed to be, yeah, Tees Dock to, yeah, York North Yard, and I never really got beyond the Tees Dock. I mean, the first time I got, like, you know, a little way beyond it, but yeah, the second time I didn't even get out the bloody yard. So, yeah. Heavy freight, well, I say heavy, I mean it's 20 flats. That's not heavy for a 66. So But yeah, freight in this weather is absolutely not my forte. Certainly not at the moment anyway. So that's that one done. Well, not done at all, but that's the video done anyway. And we'll see you at the next one.